Hi, I'm Jane Johnson, and I'm here to talk about flipping the classroom. This is very much a beginner's guide, as I'm on a journey, and I'm very much a beginner myself.
Flipped classroom. There are many ways to implement flipped learning, but all of these include the basic principle. Direct instruction takes place outside the class, while practice and application take place in the class. The flipped class overlaps with blended learning. So what's blended learning? I hear you ask. Blended learning. Well, blended learning means different things to different people. To me, it's a combination of tools to better engage, deliver, develop, and assess the concepts that you've taught. So therefore, you're using the video, blogging, interactive online tasks, as well as group discussion debates, all of these things to combine students towards creating a product of their own, to demonstrate their understanding. Flipping the learning. Flipping the learning doesn't mean we ignore students in the class. Flipping enables and empowers learners to use us as a valuable resource outside the classroom. Therefore, students can work at their own pace. The added bonus is that learners learn to use video to pause, rewind, or fast forward through the concepts. This process enables learners to take control of their own learning. Flipped versus blended. While the secondary model of the flipping the classroom is very much about students watching a video as homework, the primary model can be used like this as a differentiated task used to engage learners. However, I see benefits in using the videos before, during, and after lesson in blended learning for primary or secondary. But, like all things, students still need to understand how to use the video effectively to pause, rewind, and fast forward their own learning. Explicit lessons are so important. So why not video our lessons so students can review them? We are working with learners who need skills for the future. Learners become self-paced. Feedback is given in real time and in digital time, combining the worlds to get the best of each process. The purpose, after all, is to improve the student outcomes.
Blogging and flipping. This plus this plus this. But how do you put it all together? Well, you take it one step at a time. So some of the resources, the tools that you can use: Telegami and VideoScribe, VoiceThread, Padlet, iBrainstorm, Puppet Pals, to name just a few. But don't use them all together, and don't start trying to do everything all at once. Start with one thing at a time, get comfortable, get the kids used to it. Try putting it onto the blogs. Try using it in conjunction with your learning, making learning authentic using the tools. That's what it's all about.
My journey. If you think my journey has been easy, you would be wrong. Sometimes I feel like the train has left the station without me. But after attending the FlipCon conference in October, I'm more determined than ever to make the process better for me and my learners. So what have I learned? I'm still in the very early stages of flipping my classroom. The more I experiment with this process, the better my learning and techniques are becoming. At the latest conference, I realised I need to be in these videos teaching these concepts. Now that's a very confronting thought. However, the more I do this and the more I practice, the more students are able to connect between the delivery and the content. So they're connecting the dots. I've also learnt mistakes are a normal part of life, and it's okay to show the students you're making mistakes. You can even explain them and analyse them with them. It's not as bad as you think.
Hi guys, it's term 4, week 5. We're nearly there, you're nearly ready for high school. Just a few more things to focus on. Hang in there and we'll get there together. Your grammar focus for this week is pronouns and prepositions. What are they? Let's find out. Your spelling focus? Aim for 80 to 100% accuracy in your spelling words. This means you have to learn them. pronouns.